Hola from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm now on the Condado Bridge heading over to Old San Juan to go to this year's San Sebastian Festival. Hey, let's rewind for a second. If you're new here, my name is Corbin, and I'm a photographer from the United States. I've been vlogging my travels around the world since 2017. Now I'm sharing those adventures with you. Please check out our website at planpackstay.com for my photography portfolio, travel guides, and gear. Of course, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Your support truly means a lot to us. Now let's get to it. So, Puerto Rico has become like a second home to me, and San Juan is a city I hold very close to my heart. So there's no better way to kick off the new year than at the legendary Sanse Festival in Old San Juan. I'm excited to try out my Spanish, so let's go. The Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian, or La Sanse, takes over Old San Juan every year on the third weekend of January. It's a massive street-wide celebration honoring Saint Sebastian of the Catholic Church. And it keeps growing every year. In 2025, Sanse broke records, pulling in over 1 million people in just 4 days. That is twice the population of the city of Atlanta. Today, we're heading straight to the heart of it, starting in the Condado. We're gonna take about a 35-minute walk from Condado over the Condado Bridge. Nice, easy walk. This time of year, you'll get warm mornings, but definitely hot afternoons, so sun protection and hydration are a must-have if you want to make it throughout the day. First off, I highly recommend staying in the Condado. You can walk straight from your hotel. Also, check out the Caribe Hilton. It's about a 40-minute walk. I like this historic 1949 hotel. It's newly renovated and a top choice in town. If you're walking in, you'll definitely notice the fun and flashy but extremely loud shuttle buses. And as annoying as they sound, they're actually one of the best ways to get to Sanse. They drop you about 10 minutes from the entrance and have priority over all the cars. During Sanse, all the roads into Old San Juan are closed. Ubers and taxis technically exist, but trust me, it's not worth it. There is a designated Uber drop-off right here, but it still leaves you 2 miles away from the entrance. If hills and long walks aren't your thing, I would definitely recommend taking the shuttle. They run until 2 a.m. Personally, I love this walk. Locals use it as a daily workout, and it's about a 5-mile loop round trip. Wear good walking shoes. Old San Juan is basically one giant hill. Along your walk, the ocean views are just beautiful. With the waves crashing on the cliffs and the palm trees swaying, it makes your walk in just that more enjoyable. The Capitol building, built in 1929, is on your left and dressed in festive colors. I think this is one of the most stunning buildings in Puerto Rico, and it's undergone several restorations after recent hurricanes. This is also where the massive walls of Castillo San Cristobal begin to appear. History is everywhere you look in Old San Juan. Sanse is completely free to enter, and you'll know you arrived when you spot the I Love San Juan statue and hear the music pouring through the streets. Inside the festival, it's like a sensory overload. Music, stages, local artists, crafts, food everywhere. You can walk in any direction and find something happening. Every street is alive. You truly feel the love for Boricua culture anywhere you look. We arrived right around 9 a.m., which is the perfect time to get settled before the parade. We've made it to the San Sebastian Festival in Old San Juan. This is one of my most favorite parts of Sanse. The Comparsa de los Cabazuros parade, it runs every morning, usually around 9 to 11. We arrived at 9:30 and it was just in time. The parade lasts 5 to 10 minutes with the drums pounding, music just echoes off the buildings. The dancers and the stilt walkers and the costumes with oversized heads called cabizuros date back centuries. The tradition was revived in the late 1970s for the modern sanse. My suggestion is to watch from the beginning of the route. It's much easier to exit once it passes. We stood at San Sebastian and San Justo and it was the perfect spot. Once it ends, explore freely, but fair warning, it can feel overwhelming during the event if it's your first time. So here's a little history to get you started. Old San Juan sits on a small rocky island along Puerto Rico's northern coast. The narrow land created tight streets and dense buildings dating back to the mid-1500s. Fortresses like El Morro and San Cristobal are among the oldest European defense structures in the Americas, built on the high ground to protect this important Caribbean port. Today, Viejo San Juan blends deep history and vibrant culture and tradition, and now is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the Caribbean. When navigating the city, Plaza Colón is your best entry point. On non-festival days, Ubers may drop you off here, and one of the few parking garages is nearby right here. For the event though, arrive early so you can browse the artists, grab a drink, and then walk straight up to Calle San Sebastian. Explore the upper streets between Calle de la Luna and San Sebastian. This is where the energy never stops. Bars and vendors and pop-up musicians just like this will fill the streets day and night. Food and drink vendors are everywhere and cash is king. But if you're a vegetarian like us, food options can be limited, so restaurants may be your best bet, but expect long waits. The inner streets are the most crowded, highlighted in red. Yellow zones can give you more room to breathe, and green areas are the easiest to navigate and could offer you some shade. Next, make your way toward the main stage to Museo de las Americas. The entrance is tight, so be patient. Inside, the courtyard opens up to a huge collection of local artists and craftsmen. Puerto Rican art is absolutely incredible, and I couldn't leave empty-handed. There's even a stage inside with traditional music and dancers. Grab a beer, stick around, or join in. Next door is the Instituto de Cultura Puertorriqueña, built in 1848. The upper level and terrace offer views toward El Morro. If you have time, a guided tour of the fort is absolutely worth it. The central courtyard houses another stage with excellent local musicians like this. The main attraction to Sanse is gotta be the central stage at Plaza del Quinto Centenario. Local and well-known artists perform there all day and night. You'll even see people in the crowd playing homemade guerreros and drums. All you'll need to do is kick back and relax.
Los cautiva
need a break from the sun and the crowds, head to Casa Blanca, the former home of Ponce de Leon. Its 1500s gardens feels like a hidden jungle oasis with beautiful water features. It's breathtaking. Nearby is one of the best limbe shops, which is just a 1-minute walk from Puerta de San Juan, the gate to the city, standing at 16 feet tall and 20 feet thick. From there, you can walk up to Caleta de San Juan, to the Church of San Juan Bautista, or take any street down to Paseo de la Princesa, filled with food vendors and local artists, ending at the beautiful Fuente Raíces. This is a great way to end your trip watching the sunset. If you still have energy or even want to come back another night, the nightlife transforms Old San Juan. The main stage and the red areas come alive, and there's hundreds of thousands dancing in the streets until 2 a.m. It is loud and crowded, but it's electric. Just have an exit plan. If any street feels too packed, take another route. And one last tip, don't stay in Old San Juan during the festival. You might be locked in and won't get much sleep. Sanse is gotta be one of the greatest festivals we've ever experienced, and this is one non-stop party that you will not want to miss. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next adventure. Like and subscribe to our content, and check out our website at planpackstay.com for more travel information and gear.